Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a brand new day. We're still having nice, cool mornings. And all this week, actually, it's predicted like it was for the whole 10 days, and I've already burned up a couple of them and got the front yard tidied back up as far as grass. But I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it's been a long time since I've addressed any weeds. And the sun is usually pretty hot up in the front yard because there's not a lot of shade trees. So I thought I would go ahead and address my hibiscus. Had a couple broke limbs on it, little ones. I took those out, and I also went ahead and pulled, I have nut sedge so bad in here, and so I may pull it, and in a month later it'll still look like a fresh meadow. I mean, it's just terrible. But nut sedge is generally a summer problem when you have lots of heat and lots of rain. And so I pulled it out once again because I'm hoping, you know, supply chains are a little bit weird after Hurricane Ian. And so all the Supertunias and the Mini Vistas and all that stuff, they were all supposed to be in September. So I wasn't ready quite then, but now I am in October. So I will make a run up there and see if they have, last year we had Supertunia Vista bubblegum pink in here, and I'm thinking I would like, if they have the white ones, I would like to put the white ones in here. They're just so beautiful, and that would go good with this pink. Let's see, have we got one open? Here we go. This is a beautiful hibiscus, a standard hibiscus. As you can see, it was actually originally a triple braided trunk, and it lost one of its sections, and so it is just sort of like a twined one at the moment, and it blooms like crazy, and it's a showstopper. So we want to put something else around in here to go with it. Up here I have quite the weedy mess. Never did finish with the stone whenever that last was. The rain came in, has done a lot, so I you know, I can't seem to keep things growing here because that's where the runoff is for this and this section of the roof. Amazingly, this plant did make it, but I think the runoff is more like where this little solar light is, so I can't keep anything there. That's why the solar light is there. The Mexican shrimp plant is not happy at all. I don't think it likes being up front. This is way too much heat for it. So my goal is to get this thing pulled out of here. The cat whiskers can stay. The bromeliad can stay. I need to fill in. There's like 2 spots back here. I can definitely fill those in with the plants. Usually I end up with some sort of blanket flower or something up here, something fallish. My son has decorations already for fall. I need to get this in the ground. Maybe I'll put one of that like either in the corner there or here in front of the window. This is a beautiful plant. I don't know if it's when I should prune it back, but it's definitely, it handled all of Florida summer in a little pot. I mean, it's amazing. And I don't know, I think it's a perennial, not an annual. But it's kind of spindly down here, doesn't it? It looks like it needs to be refreshed. This is one of our plumeria. I don't think she gave us a name with it, but it's adorable with a little white bloom with yellow centers, and it kind of needs to be broke back, but I do not want to break that one spot, you know, where the blooms are. I have been searching for months for red salvia to come back into here, and I can't find red salvia anywhere for months now. So I took my gomphrena babies and I brought them up here for now. I could actually put gomphrena over here, but that's where it was like 2 years ago. And just keep this cleaned out for whenever I see the right salvia. And then this is Duranta erecta, and I just trimmed a couple branches. It was actually trimmed about a month ago, and so we made it look more like a standard, even though that's really like a sucker off the side. But anyhow, it's a great new section, and it made a beautiful canopy, so that's what I did with it, and we're working with that. The Mexican heather, I did cut some of it back. The bees love this, but I think it's at the end of its life. I don't think, I trimmed it some, but I probably should just be shopping for more. I love this plant. Oh, you guys, I went to my favorite store for chlorine. I did need something. And no, I've actually been waiting and waiting for the Supertunias and the mini Supertunia Vistas to all come out this year. I think they were supposed to arrive in September. I think Hurricane Ian probably delayed some of that. So anyhow, I went today, and I found these beautiful Supertunia Daybreak Charm. These are beautiful. Look at the little yellow. And we're going to pick up the yellow over here with this. This is Supertunia Honey. And it has, as you can see in the picture and in here, just a touch of pink around the edges. And so that, like, they're not opposites of each other, but they're going to pick up on each other's different colors. And wow, that I have 3 of each, because last year I had 4 of the bubblegum pink Supertunias, and they did a lot of coverage, but I didn't want to be a little bit shy. I wanted some crossing over like this of color. And this is a creeper, this one, and this one is something else, not quite a creeper, but close to it. And I also had the snowdrift, but the snowdrift growth habit goes upright, and I really wanted more of the creeping varieties. So this is what I got for that. Now, the bubblegum pink is also a creeping variety, so these should behave the same. I also, while I was there, just picked up a couple little, what is this, better bell pepper, because I think I lost all mine. I know the animals, the critters got some, but I think the hurricane took out the rest. Lady bell pepper, so just a couple to go through the winter, put those in the house garden. Ah! And radishes. I don't know why. I don't even know that I'll eat these, but I just thought that would be kind of cool to try. This is like a daikon radish, icicle short top, and a sparkler radish. Thought that'd be cool. Where are you going? Are you supposed to dress up at the movies? All right, you guys, it's a couple mornings later. We had a wonderful rain last night and expected chances a little bit more today, and then our cold front comes through, and I still have this front bed to deal with. As you can see, I bought the Supertunias, and but they're sitting in a bed that is filled with a lot of nutsedge. I, believe it or not, I actually do weed this every month, and just about every month, you know, and I pull it up. But the problem with nutsedge is that it leaves behind little nodules in the ground. And also there's a vine that interconnects a good many of them. So what happens oftentimes, you'll see them in a line, perhaps like this, you'll see them in a line, you know, or something like that. So anyhow, they're interconnected underneath the ground, but when you pull them, they still just keep popping straight up. So I'm done with pulling them for right now. They usually do decrease in the winter months, and then you get more of this in the summer. It seems to come with rain or with heat, I'm not sure which, but I'm over it. Just like up front, we had terrible weed issues for years up front, like a decade, and finally I said no more in 2020, and I put the black plastic down, and I've, you know, actually enjoyed the space a lot better. And I need to still put in some fall mums and things like that. But for up here, since these Supertunias will probably last until about June or even July, I just want to be like done with the weeds in here for a while. So what I'm going to do is throw the black ground cover across. I'm going to probably be about 3 sheets or 2 sheets, and then we'll cut it in a circle, and then I'm going to actually put a pretty little light covering of mulch over it. My goodness, this feels like the bed that never could get done. It took 3 days, and the heat was getting me for some of it, and then I just went ahead and waited. Today's started off at 57 going up to 67, so I just watered in here. Everything looks really puny because of the transplanting, but give it a day or two and it'll perk right back up. Finally, I have the front bed done, and it's ready to go for months and months. These super petunias will actually last through light frosts, and they even go probably about to July, I would think. I can't remember offhand. It was late June or early July. They made it all the way to the heat started in pretty hard. Up here, I still haven't finished this bed, so Jack and we've said we still got to get rock. The rock is a couple $100, so we'll just get that as it allows. And it's been months, right? I did 5 bags. This is when I thought I was going to do it with bags, and I was like, 5 bags got like a corner. And so then we realized we just need to get a truck in here. I do have the Gumfrina, this. I have another plant for there. I need to just go shopping. So you guys, I apologize that this video is going to feel a little disjointed. It's a little mix of Halloween, a little mix of garden. I had some miscellaneous things. I went shopping, got some stuff, didn't get other stuff. But I think it's just going to be done here at this point, and when I go shopping for the rest of the plants here, we'll make a separate video on that. Otherwise, this is going to be the 2-month-long video. Anyhow, we're just cutting it off here, and you guys, thank you for putting up with some of my weird editing and weird videos. So take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.